050 at 8 variable between 020 and 080, visibility 21, temperature 13, dew point 6, QNH 1022 remark, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time landing runways 3 right and 3 left, expect ILS approach, departing runway 3 right advise on initial contact, you have information November. Athens Eleftherios Airport, Athens information November, time 1508 Zulu, wind 050 at 8 variable between 020 and 080, visibility 21, temperature 13, dew point 6, QNH 1022 remark, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time landing runways 3 right and 3 left, expect ILS approach, departing runway 3 right advise on initial contact, you have information November. Athens Eleftherios Airport, Athens information Oscar, time 1539 Zulu, wind 050 at 8 variable between 020 and 080, visibility 21, temperature 13, dew point 6, QNH 1022 remarks, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time landing runways 3 right and 3 left, expect ILS approach, departing runway 3 right advise on initial.
All Nippon 863 Heavy, ready for pushback with information November.
Emirates 209 Heavy, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 3 right, Emirates 209 Heavy. Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 2830, ready for pushback with information Oscar.
Aegean 813, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready. All Nippon 863 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the south, expect runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Tonjet 092 Heavy, ready for pushback with information November.
Pushback approved, tail to the south, runway 3 right, all Nippon 863 Heavy. Athens Eleftherios ground, Emirates 36 Kilo, ready to taxi with information November.
Taxi to runway 3 right, Aegean 813. Thank you, good day, Aegean 328. Athens Eleftherios ground, Papa Romeo Foxtrot uniform, ready for pushback with information November. Athens Eleftherios ground, Lufthansa 230, ready for pushback with information Oscar, requesting runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 2830, ready for pushback with information Oscar.
Athens Eleftherios ground, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready. Emirates 36 Kilo, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 3 right, Emirates 36 Kilo.
Shamrock 381 India Golf, pushback approved. Tonjet 092 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Tonjet 092 Heavy.
Cathay 721 Heavy, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 3 right, Cathay 721 Heavy. Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 3146, ready for pushback with information November. Aegean 2830, pushback approved. Athens Eleftherios ground,
Pushback approved, Aegean 2830.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aircreek 2 Romeo Alpha, ready to taxi with information November. Aegean 3146, pushback approved. Aircrew 2 Romeo Alpha, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved, Aegean 3146.
Pushback approved, Papa Romeo Foxtrot Foxtrot uniform. Aircrew 2 Romeo Alpha, turn left next taxiway.
Left on the next taxiway, Aircrew 2 Romeo Alpha.
Papa 4 X-ray Tango Lima Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Papa 4 X-ray Tango Lima Heavy. Athens Eleftherius ground, NASA 2, ready to taxi with information Oscar.
Athens Eleftherius ground, Tomjet 092 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 3 right with information November.
Tomjet 092 heavy, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 3 right, Tomjet 092 heavy.
All Nippon 863 heavy, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 3 right, all Nippon 863 heavy.
NASA 2, pushback approved. Pushback approved, NASA 2.
Athens Eleftherius ground, 9 Alpha Yankee Yankee Yankee, request taxi to parking.
Athens Eleftherius ground, Aegean 201, request taxi to parking. Athens Eleftherius ground, Delta 182 heavy, request taxi to gate A35 at the satellite terminal.
Athens
Eleftherius ground, Aegean 2830, ready to taxi with information Oscar.
Athens Eleftherius ground, Aegean 3146, ready to taxi with information November.
Nine Alpha Yankee Yankee Yankee, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, 9 Alpha Yankee Yankee Yankee.
Delta 182 heavy, taxi to Aegean 2830, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready. Taxi to parking.
Taxi to runway 3 right, Aegean 2830.
November 12, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, November 12.
Taxi to runway 3 right, Aegean 3146.
Aegean 201, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Aegean 201. Athens Eleftherius ground, Papa Romeo Foxtrot Foxtrot uniform, ready to taxi with information November. Athens Eleftherius traffic, Papa Romeo Foxtrot Foxtrot uniform, taxiing to runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherius traffic, Aegean 211 is clear of all runways.
Athens Eleftherius traffic, Turkish 311 is on final, runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherius traffic, NASA 2, taxiing to runway 3 right. Athens Eleftherius traffic, Tomjet 77 India India is taking off runway 3 right, departing straight out. Athens Eleftherios ground, NASA 2, ready to taxi with information Oscar. NASA 2, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready. Athens Eleftherios ground, Express India 216 India, ready for pushback with information Oscar. Taxi to runway 3 right, NASA 2.
Athens Eleftherios ground, November 12, ready to taxi with information Oscar.
Express India 216 India, pushback approved.
Athens Eleftherios ground, FedEx 606 Heavy, request taxi to F08 of the cargo Aegean.
Pushback approved, Express India 216 India.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 3841, request taxi to parking. Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 3841, request taxi to parking.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 1075, request taxi to parking. Athens Eleftherios ground, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, ready for pushback.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Turkish 311, request taxi to parking.
Aegean 1075, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Aegean 1075. Turkish 311, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Turkish 311.
Aegean 3841, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Aegean 3841.
Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, pushback approved. Pushback approved, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie. November 12, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready.
Athens Eleftherios ground, FedEx 606 Heavy, request taxi to F08 of the cargo Aegean.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aeroport 14 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Express India 216 India, ready to taxi with information Oscar.
Taxi to runway 3 right, November 12.
Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 498, request taxi to parking.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Taxi to runway 3 right, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie. Air Nostrum 833, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Air Nostrum 833.
Taxi to parking. Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy.
Athens Eleftherios ground. Scooter 787 heavy, ready for pushback. Air France 1533, request frequency change.
Athens Eleftherios ground, ABEX 1512 flight of 7, ready to taxi with information Oscar.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aeroflot 14 heavy, ready to taxi. Athens Eleftherios ground, China Southern 394 heavy, ready for pushback with information Oscar, requesting runway 3 left. Athens Eleftherios ground, China Southern 394 heavy, ready for pushback with information Oscar, requesting runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherios ground, Aegean 7 Hotel Oscar, request taxi to parking. Aegean 7 Hotel Oscar, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Aegean 7 Hotel Oscar. China Southern 394 heavy, pushback approved. Scooter 787 heavy, pushback approved. Aeroflot 14 heavy, taxi to runway 3 right, contact tower when ready. Pushback approved, Scooter 787 heavy.
Pushback approved, China Southern 394 heavy. Taxi to runway 3 right, Aeroflot 14 heavy.
Aegean 498, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Thank you. Good day. Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy.
Taxi to parking, Aegean 498.
Air France 1533, contact Athens Eleftherios Tower on 136.27. Contacting Athens Eleftherios Tower on 136.27, Air France 1533.
Thank you. Good day. Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy. Thank you. Good day. Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy. Thank you. Good day. Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy. Thank you. Good day. Air Force 4547 Sierra Heavy.
Standby, ABEX 1512 flight of 7.
Emirates 209 heavy, line up and wait runway 3 right.
Line up and wait runway 3 right. Emirates 209 Heavy.
Air India 1219, contact Athens Center on 127.0. Emirates 2210, contact Athens Center on 127.0.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Air India 1219.
Kilo Lima Mike 255 Alpha Kilo, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Emirates 2210.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 755 Uniform Alpha, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right.
Wilco, Kilo Lima Mike 255 Alpha Kilo.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Air China A63 Heavy 13 nautical miles to the southwest of 2,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 3 right. Emirates 209 Heavy, wind 070 at 10, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading until or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Emirates 209 Heavy.
Liner 15, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Emirates 209 Heavy, cancel takeoff clearance, hold position.
Wilco, Ryanair 15.
Aegean 3891, go around, fly runway heading runway 3 right.
Going around, fly runway heading runway 3 right, Aegean 3891.
Wilco, Emirates 209 Heavy.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Air Creek 2 Romeo Alpha, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing south.
Aegean 3891, contact Athens direct on 121.4. Emirates 209 Heavy, wind 070 at 10, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Air France 1533, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing south.
Contacting Athens direct on 121.4, Aegean 3891.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Emirates 209 Heavy.
Air China 863 Heavy, wind 070 at 10, number 3, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Air China 863 Heavy. Air France 1533, line up and wait runway 3 right. Line up and wait runway 3 right, Air France 1533. Emirates 209 Heavy, contact Athens Center on 127.0.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Emirates 209 Heavy.
Air China 863 Heavy, please double check runway assignment.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 45 Lima is 12 nautical miles to the southwest at 2,200 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 3 left.
Aegean 755 Uniform Alpha, wind 070 at 10, number 1, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Aegean 755 Uniform Alpha.
Norshik 4383, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Norshik 4383.
Air France 1533, wind 070 at 10, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading until or above 3,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Air France 1533. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Cathay 721 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing east.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, ABX 1512 flight of 7, ready for departure at runway 3 right, remaining in the pattern.
Aegean 837, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Athens Eleftherios traffic, ABX 1512 flight of 7 is taking off runway 3 right, remaining in the pattern.
Athens Eleftherios traffic, Air China 863 Heavy, going around.
Athens Eleftherios traffic, Aegean 837 is clear of all runways.
Athens Eleftherios traffic, November 618 Romeo Lima is clear of all runways. Aegean 8008, is on final runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, China Southern 394 Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 3 right, departing east.
Aegean 45 Lima, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Aegean 45 Lima.
Aegean 007, wind 070 at 10, number 1, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Cathay 721 Heavy, contact Athens Center on 127.0. Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Cathay 721 Heavy. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Aegean 007.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Hotel Kilo 556 Echo, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left.
Attention all aircraft, please only request to take off when first in line.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Ryanair 0701 Super, inbound on the ILS for touch and go runway 3 right. Stand by, ABX 1512 flight of 7.
Ryanair 0701 Super, wind 070 at 10, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Air Cruise 2 Romeo Alpha, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing south. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Ryanair 0701 Super.
Hotel Kilo 556 Echo, wind 070 at 10, number 3, runway 3 left, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Hotel Kilo 556 Echo.
Air Cruise 2 Romeo Alpha, hold short of runway 3 right.
Holding short runway 3 right, Air Cruise 2 Romeo Alpha.
ABX 1512 flight of 7, line up and wait runway 3 right. Athens Eleftherios Tower, WestJet 533 Heavy is 14 nautical miles to the southwest at 2,500 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 3 left.
Line up and wait runway 3 right, ABX 1512 flight of 7.
Aegean 007, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Wilco, Aegean 007. Aegean 3203, wind 070 at 10, number 1, runway 3 left, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Aegean 3203.
WestJet 533 Heavy, wind 070 at 10, number 3, runway 3 left, cleared to land.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Fast Eagle 1803, inbound on the GPS runway 3 right.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 left, WestJet 533 Heavy. Aegean 8008, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Aegean 8008.
ABX 1512 flight of 7, wind 070 at 10, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet. ABX 1512 flight of 7, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, United 291 Uniform Alpha Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right.
Fast Eagle 1803, wind 070 at 10, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 813, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing west.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Fast Eagle 1803.
United 291 Uniform Alpha Heavy, wind 070 at 10, number 3, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 right, United 291 Uniform Alpha Heavy.
Aegean 813, line up and wait runway 3 right.
Line up and wait runway 3 right, Aegean 813.
Aegean 3203, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Aegean 3203.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, All Nippon 863 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing east.
Ryanair 0701 Super, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Ryanair 0701 Super.
Aegean 813, wind 070 at 10, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Aegean 813.
Aegean 3203, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Aegean 3203.
All Nippon 863 Heavy, hold short of runway 3 right.
Holding short runway 3 right, All Nippon 863 Heavy. Athens Eleftherios Tower, November 12, ready for departure in sequence at runway 3 right, departing north.
Hotel Kilo 556 Echo, exit runway when able and contact ground. Please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Hotel Kilo 556 Echo.
Attention all aircraft, please only request for takeoff when first in line. Aegean 813, contact Athens Center on 127.0. A320 Romeo Alpha, line up and wait runway 3 right.
Line up and wait runway 3 right, aircraft 2 Romeo Alpha. Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Aegean 813.
Fast Eagle 1803, exit runway when able and contact ground. Please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Fast Eagle 1803.
Aircrew 2 Romeo Alpha, wind 07010, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading until or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, aircraft 2 Romeo Alpha.
All Nippon 863 Heavy, line up and wait runway 3 right.
Line up and wait runway 3 right, all Nippon 863 Heavy.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 3146, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing east.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, American 2292 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Lufthansa 412 Lima Hotel Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left with information November.
Aegean 3146, hold short of runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Air Canada 442 Victor Alpha, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left.
WestJet 533 Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground. Please expedite, traffic on final.
Holding short runway 3 right, Aegean 3146.
Air Canada 442 Victor Alpha, wind 07010, number 1, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Wilco, WestJet 533 Heavy. American 2292 Heavy, wind 07010, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, American 2292 Heavy. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Air Canada 442 Victor Alpha.
Aircrew 2 Romeo Alpha, contact Athens Center on 127.0.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, all Nippon 863 Heavy.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, aircraft 2 Romeo Alpha.
Lufthansa 412 Lima Hotel Heavy, wind 07010, number 2, runway 3 left, cleared to land. All Nippon 863 Heavy, contact Athens Center on 127.0.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, all Nippon 863 Heavy.
Aegean 3146, line up and wait runway 3 right.
Line up and wait runway 3 right, Aegean 3146.
November 12, line up and wait runway 3 right.
Line up and wait runway 3 right, November 12.
United 291 Uniform Alpha Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground. Please expedite, traffic on final. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing straight out.
Wilco, United 291 Uniform Alpha Heavy.
Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, hold short of runway 3 right. Holding short runway 3 right, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie. Aegean 3146, wind 07010, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading until or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Aegean 3146.
Thank you, United 291 Uniform Alpha Heavy.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Scooter 787 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing east. Scooter 787 Heavy, hold short of runway 3 right.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 3891 is 10 nautical miles to the southwest at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing.
Holding short runway 3 right, Scooter 787 Heavy. November 12, wind 07010, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading until or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, November 12.
Aegean 3146, contact Athens Center on 127.0.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Aegean 3146.
Air Canada 442 Victor Alpha, exit runway when able and contact ground. Please expedite, traffic on final.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, November 1 Whiskey Bravo is 13 nautical miles to the southwest at 2,200 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 3 left.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Air China 863 Heavy is 11 nautical miles to the southwest at 3,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 3 right.
Wilco, Air Canada 442 Victor Alpha.
Aegean 3891, wind 070 at 10, number 2, runway 3 left, cleared to land. November 1 Whiskey Bravo, wind 070 at 10, number 3, runway 3 left, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 left, November 1 Whiskey Bravo.
Air China 863 Heavy, wind 070 at 10, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Aegean 3891.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Air China 863 Heavy. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Scooter 720, ready for departure in sequence at runway 3 right, departing straight out. November 12, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, November 12.
Lufthansa 412 Lima Hotel Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 148, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right.
Wilco, Lufthansa 412 Lima Hotel Heavy.
Aegean 148, wind 070 at 10, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land. Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, line up and wait runway 3 right. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Aegean 148. Line up and wait runway 3 right, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie. Scooter 787 Heavy, line up and wait runway 3 right. Line up and wait runway 3 right, Scooter 787 Heavy. American 2292 Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, American 2292 Heavy.
Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, wind 070 at 10, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading until or above 3,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 121 Alpha, ready for departure in sequence at runway 3 right, departing east.
Scooter 787 Heavy, wind 060 at 11, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Scooter 787 Heavy. Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, contact Athens Center on 127.0.
Aegean 2806, is on final runway 3 left.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie. Aegean 148, wind 060 at 12, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land. Aegean 3891, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Aegean 148. Aegean 2806, roger. Aegean 2806, wind 060 at 12, number 2, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Scooter 720, ready for departure in sequence at runway 3 right, departing straight out.
Wilco, Aegean 3891.
Attention all aircraft, please only request for takeoff when first in line.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Aegean 2806.
Scooter 720, hold short of runway 3 right. Holding short runway 3 right, Scooter 720. Scooter 787 Heavy, contact Athens Center on 127.0. Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Scooter 787 Heavy. Air China 863 Heavy, is on final runway 3 right. Air China 863 Heavy, you're already cleared to land, avoid unnecessary reports. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Portugal Express 485 is 11 nautical miles to the southwest of 2,000 feet, inbound for landing. I'm sorry, Air China 863 Heavy. Portugal Express 485, wind 060 at 12, number 2, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Portugal Express 485. November 1 Whiskey Bravo, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, November 1 Whiskey Bravo.
Air China 863 Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Wilco, Air China 863 Heavy.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 2830, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing east.
Athens Eleftherios Tower. Aegean 2830, line up and wait runway 3 right. Athens Eleftherios Tower, with A3.
Line up and wait runway 3 right, Aegean 2830.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Lankan 4 Romeo Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 3 right, departing east. Scooter 720, line up and wait runway 3 right. Athens Eleftherios Tower, Turkish 001 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing north. Swiss 833, wind 060 at 12, number 1, runway 3 right, cleared to land. Line up and wait runway 3 right, Scooter 720. Scooter 876 Heavy, wind 060 at 12, number 3, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Swiss 833. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Scooter 876 Heavy. Aegean 148, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Also, Aegean 148, attention all aircraft, please only request for takeoff when first in line. Aegean 2830, wind 060 at 12, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Aegean 2830.
Aegean 2806, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Athens Eleftherios Tower, Aegean 121 Alpha, ready for departure at runway 3 right, departing east.
Wilco, Aegean 2806. Scooter 720, wind 060 at 12, runway 3 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 right, Scooter 720. Thank you, good day, Scooter 720. Aegean 121 Alpha, Aegean 2830, contact Athens Center on 127.0.
Contacting Athens Center on 127.0, Aegean 2830.
Delta 088 Alpha Kilo Heavy, requesting descent via Zork 1 Quebec arrival.
Roger, Emirates 108 Victor Alpha. Cathay 721 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Delta 088 Alpha Kilo Heavy, proceed as requested. Tomjet 77 India, frequency change approved, good day.
Descending via Zork 1 Quebec arrival.
Athens Center, Aegean 2830, with you at 3,800.
Aegean 2830, radar contact.
Aegean 2830 is 4 nautical miles northeast of Athens Eleftherios at 4,800 feet, requesting radar vectors to Rhodos Diagoras.
Frequency change approved. Tomjet 77 India, good day. Athens Center, Aegean 804 Heavy, with you at 18,000. Aegean 804 Heavy, radar contact. Aegean 2830, unable at this time, proceed on course to Rhodos Diagoras.
Roger, Aegean 2830.
Aegean 804 Heavy, continue as filed. Continue as filed, Aegean 804 Heavy.
Aegean 222, requesting descent via Bari 2 Bravo arrival.
Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie is 32 nautical miles east of Athens Eleftherios at 22,700 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 24 at Rhodos Diagoras.
Speedbird 61 Heavy is 30 nautical miles southeast of Negatino Airfield at 33,000 feet, requesting flight following to Villano International.
Emirates 108 Victor Alpha, turn right heading 300, descend and maintain 10,000. Turn right heading 300, descend and maintain 10,000, Emirates 108 Victor Alpha.
Aegean 222, requesting descent via Bari 2 Bravo arrival.
Tomjet 007 Victor Golf, turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 5000.
Speedbird 265, request frequency change.
Turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 5000, Tomjet 007 Victor Golf.
All Nippon 863 Heavy, request frequency change.
Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie, continue as filed, expect the IELTS approach runway 24 at Rhodes Diagoras. Roger, Turkish 28 Romeo Charlie. All Nippon 863 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Aegean 222, proceed as requested.
Frequency change approved. All Nippon 863 Heavy, good day.
Descending via Bari 2 Bravo arrival, Aegean 222.
Speedbird 265, contact Rhodes Diagoras Tower on 118.2.
Contacting Rhodes Diagoras Tower on 118.2, Speedbird 265.
Scooter 357 Heavy is 4 nautical miles east of Samos International at 34,400 feet, requesting IELTS approach runway 3 right at Athens LF Sirius. Scooter 357 Heavy, continue as filed, expect the IELTS approach runway 3 left at Athens LF